Hello, it's Yuto from SudachiRecipes.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Japanese fried shrimp Ebi Fry with homemade tartar sauce. Right, let's look at the ingredients first. For tartar sauce, we need 1/8 of white onion, 2 peeled hard-boiled egg, it's about 10 minutes of boiling, 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, preferably Japanese style mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 pinch of salt, a pinch of black pepper, a pinch of parsley. And for Ebi Fry, 4 to 6 tiger prawns or similar large prawns, which is about 160 grams. And 4 to 6 bamboo skewers, which is optional. I'll use these to stop prawns being bent while cooking. 2 pinches of salt, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 egg, 30 grams of flour, 50 grams of panko breadcrumbs, oil for deep frying. First, take your 1/8 of onion and very finely dice it. Feel free to use the food processor to get it extra fine, which would be nicer. Take your 2 boiled eggs and cut them into halves. Scoop the yolks out into a medium-sized bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, two teaspoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, a pinch of black pepper, and a pinch of salt, and a pinch of dry parsley to the egg yolks. Mix everything together, mashing up the egg yolks as you mix and incorporating it into the rest of the sauce. With a sharp knife, finely dice the egg whites. Cut it as small as you can. Don't use a food processor for this part as the egg white will lose its texture. Add the diced onion and egg whites to the sauce and mix well. Set aside in the fridge, ready for later. For best results, serve after 30 minutes. Now we're going to prep the prawns. First, deshell your prawns leaving the tail on and remove the veins. I'm very sorry, but I forgot to film the process, so these prawns here are already deshelled and deveined. Put the prawns in a bowl with 2 pinches of salt and a teaspoon of cornstarch and rub it over the surface of the prawns. The salt is to dehydrate them so they fry better, and the cornstarch helps clean them out. After a few minutes, run the prawns under cold running water to rinse off the salt and cornstarch. You will notice how clean they become. Dry them off with kitchen paper and transfer them to your chopping board. Next, we are going to cut the tails. Place the shrimp on its side and with the tail folded in half and trim it diagonally. The pointy tip should be cut off and be the shorter part of the diagonal. Turn the prawn so the underbelly is facing up and make diagonal incisions along the whole body. The incisions should be about 1 cm apart and go about halfway through the prawn. Lay the prawn straight down. Push the bamboo skewer through the middle of the body lengthways. This is how Ebi Fry keeps its straight shape. And that makes the dish look extra nice. Heat up your oil to 190 degrees Celsius, which is 375 degrees in Fahrenheit, in a pot or pan that is deep enough to cover the prawns. Arrange 3 dishes, one with flour, one with a whisked egg, and one with panko breadcrumbs. Coat the prawn with flour first. This will help the egg stick to the shrimp. Next, roll the prawn in the whisked egg until covered. Lastly, roll the prawn in the panko breadcrumbs until well covered. Place the prawns in the hot oil and fry until golden brown. When you first place the prawns in the oil, it will bubble loudly. You know the prawn is cooked all the way through when the bubbling is not so noisy or intense, but prawns cook pretty quickly, so you can tell mostly from the golden color. So what is Ebi Fry? Ebi Fry is basically a deep fried shrimp that is coated in flour, egg and panko breadcrumb, just like tonkatsu. The history of Ebi Fry is uncertain, but some theory go all the way back to early 20th century by creating different versions of tonkatsu or menchikatsu, which is deep fried minced meat. When cooking at home, black tiger prawns or king prawns are commonly used, but bigger and more expensive types of prawns are used in restaurants sometimes. To be very honest, up until this moment, I believed that Ebi Fry was my regional dish, which is a Nagoya region, but apparently that's just a myth. Apparently, the myth comes from a time when people in Nagoya called this dish Ebi Fry on national TV. From then, it was widely believed that people from Nagoya always say Ebi Fry, and so many people started to think this dish is from Nagoya. Lots of restaurants took advantage of this belief and made it one of the city's specialities. For your information, people in Nagoya never really call it Ebi Fry. That's the truth. Put the prawns on a wire rack and allow any excess oil to drip off. Remove the skewers carefully by twisting slowly and pulling them out. Be very careful as they will be very hot. Serve up your fresh, hot and crispy ebi fry with homemade tartar sauce. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you want to check out the written version of this recipe, the link is in the description below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a good day everyone, I'll see you in the next video.